everyone, welcome back to Rebels TV. So yeah, this is the Manchester. This is Crystal Palace's Manchester United preview. Last game of the season for Manchester United. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a big game because Manchester United, as we speak right now, if you take a look at the Premier League table right now, Manchester United are sixth, and so the stands right now is that we're sixth. West Ham are 2 points off us. So if West Ham win their game tomorrow and we lose our game tomorrow, then Manchester United will get you to Conference League football next season. So we need to win tomorrow, and even a draw won't be enough because West Ham have a better goal difference than us. So if we draw tomorrow and they win their game, they'll have a better goal difference than us and get Europa League football and get composite football. So it has to. So it's a must-win game for Manchester United, and unfortunately, Cristiano Ronaldo will miss the last game of the season. He has some injury issue, I believe. Paul Pogba will also miss the last game of the season. I mean, we kind of we kind of hope Pogba will be back, but we kind of also kind of knew as well that Pogba wouldn't be back. But Ronaldo, that's a big loss. Cavani, I believe, is in the squads. So please, Cavani, stay fit for this game, and please get a good send off because if he has a good game, then just maybe. I mean, that would be very interesting, wouldn't it? Cavani getting man of the match in his last game for United in like a must-win game. That would be a good farewell if I do say something. That would be a very good farewell, So yeah, of course we aren't getting any more than six because Arsenal are 8 points ahead of us. So at the most we're going to be 5 points off them, which will be six. So or seventh if West Ham win their game in hand. Actually, I cannot want to. So yeah, also of course Man City, Liverpool fighting for the Premier League title. If City draw, even a draw won't be enough. If City draw tomorrow and Liverpool win tomorrow, Liverpool have won. It's a must-win game for Man City. So it's for both the Manchester clubs. They have to win their games tomorrow in order to keep their current position in the Premier League, which would be ideal for both teams. But like not ideal for us because 6 is never ideal for Manchester United, but but it's better than 7s. Of course, the delegation battle as well. If Leeds and Burnley both win their games tomorrow, Burnley will go 17th and Leeds will go down and they'll be relegated. So yeah, pretty big day tomorrow for the Premier League. It's of course every match day is pretty big, but every last match day is pretty big. But this one especially is huge. So yeah, it's gonna be a Crystal Palace. Of course, they're a very good team. Crystal Palace. I call them the giant killers because for most of the good teams in the Premier League, they have gotten very good wins against them. They beat Arsenal. They beat. Let me just look at this. Yeah, so they beat Spurs 3-0. They lost to Liverpool, but they got a draw against Arsenal. They beat Man City. They didn't beat us, thank God. They beat. They got a draw against City, and they smashed Arsenal 3-0. And yeah, of course, the last game was a bit disappointing for them because they were 2-0 up at. They were 2-0 up at halftime with the game under 3-2 to Everton, which is insane, by the way. So yeah, congrats to Everton, by the way, for staying up. Those fans are incredible of Everton. So like those fans will never let them go down. So yeah, and of course, Vieira is also a very good manager. Of course, former Arsenal player, so he does have a bit of a rivalry with Manchester United, being a former Arsenal player. And then, like all those years ago, there was just rumble with Roy Keane in the tunnel. So of course, there's a bit of history there with Vieira and Manchester United. So he will want to win. Of course, he'll also want to win because last time Ralph Ragnick beat Patrick Vieira. It was his first game in charge of Manchester United, and it was a fantastic performance from the lads. And it took golazo from Pastor Freds to get us to the 3 points from that game. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. We're at Selhurst Park. Our record there. Well, last season we got a draw against them at Selhurst Park, if I'm not mistaken, 0-0. Season before that, I think we lost there. And then the season, but I also remember that Mads game in which we made a comeback against him 3-2, in which Matic scored at last minute. And I'm pretty sure that's hello. I'm pretty sure that game was Box. So I'm not really sure how like how that Sellers Box is. But our record against Palace isn't that bad. So last season we did lose against them and draw against them. This is ideal. But this season we did beat them. So yeah, let's see what happens. Of course, West Ham they play Brighton tomorrow. So of course, us United fans will have to pay attention to that game as well because at West Ham they have to win that game as well. It's a must-win game for both teams because if West Ham don't win that game, it's over for them seventh. So yeah, big game. As I already said, big match, big games tomorrow in the Premier League. Very big games because City, Villa, Liverpool, Wolves, Palace United, West Ham, Brighton, Leeds, Brentford, and Newcastle, Burnley. All very big games in the Premier League. What do you think of Ajax? What do you think of Anthony from Ajax to Manchester United? I would take Anthony. I think he's a fantastic player. Of course, Eric Ten Hag would probably like him as well because he's worked under him, and like we know that Anthony already fits Ten Hag's system. So yeah, I think I would love Anthony at Manchester United. It's just that I think we're only going to sign one forward this season, and I think United would like to sign Nunes and Kunku more than they would like to sign Anthony. But yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. And also, we're already getting Timber. Like I think Timber's basically gonna be a done deal soon. So I mean, if so, like I don't really think we should try to aim for too many Manchester United players. Like have mercy on Ajax because like they've already lost a manager. They might lose one of their best centre backs. So let's try to let's at least allow him to keep some of their players. And they're going to lose Mazraoui as well and Gravenberch. So yeah, not a good time for Ajax. So yeah, I think they'll try to get they'll try to keep Anthony. But yeah, I personally would take Anthony at Manchester United. Just I don't think Ajax will sell him because of the amount of players that's going this summer. Yeah, and also Ten Hag's also leaving them as well. So yeah. By the way, United Legends versus Liverpool Legends game was I think I'm not sure if it ended yet, but I think it still be going on. But yeah, Berbatov scored a penalty, and I think it's currently 1-0. So at least we're betting Liverpool on something. So hello.
Hi.
Hello. So yeah, so now you're here. Okay, give us your thoughts on the game, man. Palace versus United.
Mm, I guess I have no hope because top four. I don't want to speak about the game though because top four is it's over. I think so. We won't get. I guess we won't even get a conference league. I guess conference league also because, but
Nah.
I get. But I at least Europa League means last game Ronaldo is not here. But at least
Yeah.
means I can't argue because he also needs some rest. Ronnie
Yeah.
needs some rest.
But I think
I
but I
can't
think
argue.
Cavani is available. But I think Cavani is available.
Yeah, it might be his last game for Manchester United. His last game, not might be. I guess will be his last game for
Yeah.
Manchester United as well. And
It could be an
yeah,
apology.
yeah. I
And
mean,
also, of course, what about any defensive signings? I mean, for me, in my opinion, defensive signings. I think if you mean like in the back four, I would go for Timber, and I would go for either Lamptey or DJ Spence for right back. Those would be my options. What about you
I
for
would
defensive?
go. I would go Timber centre back. Even if because Pai and Jones are leaving, so we need a
Yeah,
backup centre back as well.
we need at least
So
one. At least one.
at least another one backup center back.
Yeah, because I think
No,
I think what we could do is that we could use Timber and then use Twansebe as a first choice.
yeah, because and I think so because for second team because let's be honest, Maguire I don't think he's gonna start on the Ten Hag. He won't be starting on the Ten Hag for sure. He will be stripped of captaincy, and hopefully it will be his last game for the
Right.
club. Maguire, hopefully, can be his last game for the club because rumors are telling that Eric Ten Hag would transfer list Harry Maguire. I'm not sure because if we don't get a centre back, then we might have to keep Harry
But the
Maguire
problem,
as
yeah,
a
but the problem,
backup.
but the problem is, even if we put Maguire on the transfer list, who the hell would buy him?
Bloody Lazio. Just joking. I'm just
And he's on
joking.
200K a week as well.
I think so. Because now Ten Hag is going to get the hands because Glazers have told him now you have to restructure the club, you have to restore it, and I think so. And now Ten Hag has to be really strict because I
Yeah,
don't think so. Oli was strict on any of these players. I think so.
Very,
Ragnick couldn't be strict as well because the board because he had no control because he was the bloody interim, and
yeah,
he had no
normally, yeah,
control over the
yeah,
players.
yeah, like normally his press conferences is like pretty useless, like no hesitation to say what's the right thing. Um,
And yeah,
why didn't
yeah.
we why didn't we go for Christensen or Rudiger? I don't understand. I think it's because like Christensen, because like they wanted to go to other clubs, because like Rudiger had a choice between Real Madrid and Manchester United. Manchester United are fighting for Europa League football, while Real Madrid are in a Champions League final. Obviously he'll pick Real Madrid, and Christensen were Barcelona are in the Champions League as well. So like they
Well,
I think
Christensen.
yeah,
Well, Christensen is on. Why not any? You know, means Christensen. It's confirmed that he's going to Barca because, and
Barcelona.
I know it's confirmed that he's going to Barca, and Rudiger is also confirmed.
Yeah,
And
why
I
not
think I think
any? Yeah, sorry. Why not any free players? Because like there's not many good free players on the market right now. Because there was Kamara, but I think he's going to Atletico Madrid now.
and now that you have said that, another defensive signing, I think so as a backup because if we ship out Maguire, then I think so promote Ted Bengi from the academy, get him some game time, give him some game time to play along with Varane or Timber, not Timber, Varane or Lindelof in cup competitions. Because Mengi, I think so, I reckon Mengi is going to be a really really good centre back for us in the
Yeah,
future.
I think it's good. The only concern with him is injuries. That's the only
His
concern with him.
injuries. Yeah, his injuries. Like he's like Eric Bai. He's fast, he's strong, but he's injury prone. And
Yeah.
I think so. I don't want to change the right back because Dalo. Yeah, if we are selling Wan-Bissaka, then put Dalo as first choice. And
To
for
be
backup, I
honest, to be honest, I don't think that was good enough. To be honest, because like against Brighton, like two or three of the goals were his faults. Like I don't think Delo in Wan-Bissaka. I don't think either of them are good enough. But I think we should sell Wan-Bissaka because Delo
we
fits
should sell.
a Ten Hag system more.
So I think so. For competition purpose, I think so. We should go for Lamptey or for Jaden Bogle from Sheffield United. Jaden
What do you
Bogle.
think of DJ Spence from Nottingham Forest?
Oh yeah, Spence. Yeah, actually I heard of him. He has been really good for Nottingham Forest. Spence. I actually watched him play.
And he,
I
yeah,
forgot.
I'm pretty sure he was also in the championship team of the season. I think I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah, I mean he has been really good for. I think
Forest.
so. Yeah, for Nottingham Forest. I think so. I'm not sure, but oh yeah, he's on loan from Nottingham Forest for playing
Yeah,
Spurs
he's
for
actually
them.
his actual club's Middlesbrough.
Yeah, he's actually from Middlesbrough. He actually plays for Middlesbrough. And I think so. Yeah, we can go for Spence, or else we can go for Niall Huggins from Sunderland
Oh,
because Sunderland they got promoted in the Premier League,
but
or
bro,
from the
but he played in League One this season. That's a bit of like, because like Championship's fine, but like League One's a bit too much.
yeah they went but he means what I mean. But
But I will tell you
DJ,
what, actually, one player no one's mentioned, and I would actually love him at Manchester United, Matty Cash. I would love him.
but do you think? Oh yeah, I think so. He wants to play European football. He wants to play some for European football, and why now?
But he'll
Why
be a bit
not
expensive.
Manchester United?
But he'll be a bit expensive. I think like he'll
If
probably be like 30 or 40
if
million.
he comes to Man United, then I will make him. I will sign. I will. I will make him first choice and a low backup. That's simple as
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because like yeah, he's a very good player right
And
now. And
first of Matty Cash is not at all. He's not English. He's Polish. Why
yeah,
I'm
he's
confused.
Polish.
Yeah,
Same,
and
same, same.
another thing that I think so we need. Oh yeah, desperate need of a striker as well because Ronaldo, he won't be
Yeah.
doing. He won't be doing all in his own. Well, Martial's also leaving. I think so. Martial's also leaving because I don't think so. He fits the Ten Hag system as well.
Well, I
Martial had a
actually think,
horrible season.
I actually think he can fit in our system because, like, I think like his passing and all that, pass and move, he's also a very unselfish player. I think he would actually fit in our system, but like, I don't think he's staying. Like, he wants to go.
Yante wants to leave Man United. I guess Rashford will stay for sure because Ten Hag wants to get
Probably.
the best out of Marcus
Yeah, for
Rashford.
sure.
For midfield, I think so. Because I don't know if this is true or not. 90, but earlier rumors were like we could sign Frankie De Jong. It's a 95% chance, but I don't think so. He wants to leave United. But if Eric Ten Hag wants him really bad at Manchester United, then I guess go for him then.
It's possible.
I
Yeah,
guess
it's possible. It's possible. I
then I
think he
think
is possible.
Then I guess keep him at DM, keep Donny at beside him, and keep Bruno at scam. Just joking, cam.
What should be our least objective next season? For me, top four and a trophy. That would be a dream start to the season.
I think so. I think so. FA Cup. I would say FA Cup or Carabao Cup.
Or Europa League.
Europa League. I'm not counting on that much of the Europa League. But if Europa League, then fish for sure. Yeah, let's go. But for minimum, I'm targeting either Carabao Cup or FA Cup.
Yeah, like we need a
But
trophy.
we need a bloody trophy. Yeah, we need
I
for.
think I think the
And
last time we won, I think we the last time we won a trophy, I think Sunderland were in the Premier League. The last time we won a trophy.
under Mourinho, that was even under
Yeah.
Mourinho. That was like we won the Europa League, we won the Community Shield, and we won the Carabao Cup at that point of
Yeah.
time.
And the Carabao Cup, we also had to beat City in the Carabao Cup, so that was like impressive as well.
Yeah, we beat Manchester City. So, yeah, and people saying, some idiot saying we want Declan Rice. Well, get out because Moyes,
One
he won't be,
hundred
he
million.
won't be selling, he won't be selling Rice less than 150 mil. I mean, that's like absolutely ridiculous. Well,
Also,
if we bring,
West Ham, they offered Rice a 800k contract. Sorry, no. I meant 200k contract. They offered him.
800. Well,
No, no, no,
West Ham
no,
owners have to sell their car then. 4 Rolls Royce, bloody hell.
no. An 8-year, 200k contracts, and this would probably be the reaction of Rice's agents.
Well, that means he wants more than 200.
No, it means he just doesn't want to stay there because he wants Championship football, I guess. Is FDJ soccer going still there? I'm not sure what FDJ is. Or Frank or De Jong. Yeah, okay. I think it's still there. It's still possible, but like it's died down a bit.
But I think so. If Ten Hag, because he likes Ten Hag's system, and I don't think so because Barca economically and financially they're not good at all right now, and they want
Yeah,
to free up the wages.
and the only player who they can get big money for is De Jong.
Yeah, and that will be a big loss for Barca. But I think it's a high possibility also there that he can
But they're
leave.
getting Kessie,
And,
I guess.
yeah, they got Kessie. Yeah, they got Kessie. And for striker, I think so. Go for Darwin Nunes. And now another big. And I don't know how to say this. I fucking don't know how to say this. But Erling Haaland has signed for Man City, and I'm absolutely fucking disgusted right now. Since that point of time, I'm fucking disgusted that Erling Braut Haaland means. And I got the point that why he signed for City to continue his father's legacy at Man City. I got the point over there.
Yeah, but it's gonna be tough. That's next season, because like I mean, this season they didn't even have a proper striker, and they put 6 goals past us. So imagine how many with Haaland.
+4 means 6 plus 4, then 10.
No, that's Liverpool. 4. No, wait, no, like 4 plus
No,
2,
no.
6.
If Haaland, no, I'm saying that Haaland will score 4. Then
Yeah,
10.
then probably, yeah. And then also, what do you think? What do you think of Nkunku? Would you go for him?
I mean, no, not really. Means nah. I don't think so. He's I know that he has been a good season in the Bundesliga, but I don't. I won't take him. Serious, I won't take him. I won't take him.
Grealish for 100 million, and then Haaland. What about our balls? I mean, we spent 74 million on Sancho to be fair, but yeah, City spent way
But
more.
still, City spent 100 million on Grealish, but they spent 65 million or 60 million on Haaland. That's like ridiculous.
Release clause. Yeah. Is there no funding backup with Ten Hag? I think there is. I think his transfer budget, I think, is around 120 million. I think, or 130.
200. 200.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, 200. And I could go up to 260 or 270 as well with the sales of. Oh yeah, Dean Henderson apparently is 99% confirmed that he'll go to Newcastle.
Well, I guess then Champions League football for Newcastle next season.
Yeah, possibly. But it might be on loan, but I want it to be a permanent deal because Newcastle might pay 30 million for him, and that's an absolute steal. That's a steal.
Well, if he goes, then I would actually say thank you to him because I
Yeah.
don't hate Dean Anderson. I don't hate him, to be very
Yeah.
honest. I don't hate him. He has been a good goalkeeper for us. I know he has some made some big mistakes, not big mistakes. He has made some mistakes, but I still rate him as a goalkeeper. He's still a good goalkeeper. I think so. In the
Yeah.
future,
I
if
would
he
still
continues to
say
play well,
I would still like at his peak, like in his potential, I think he could still be one of the Premier League's best goalkeepers, and he could probably be England's number one. It's just that the hair is
because we
better.
because we saw what he can do for Sheffield United,
Definitely
what he
not
did for
it.
Sheffield.
Yeah. But imagine if he goes back to Sheffield. Oh wait, no, he can't. Because okay, never mind.
Well,
But
what we should do, we should sell him to Newcastle.
yeah,
Then we should put a buyback clause on him because it's not possible for David De Gea to always play for us. It's not possible.
yeah. But we can also get a new goalkeeper in that case.
Then I think so. We should for backup we should sign Sam Johnston from West Bromwich
Yeah.
Albion.
I mean, I'm fine with Heaton as backup. I'm fine with that.
But Heaton is too old. We need someone little young.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And yeah, also of course tomorrow, of course also. Oh yeah, by the way, shout out to Ahmad Diallo. Today he played in the cup final. He got subbed off at the 64th minute, but he was still involved in the final. So that's good. That's at least something good from his one spell.
But we had a disappointing loan spell at Rangers as well. I mean, and this is actually really bad. That two times he has reached the Europa League final, and two times he has lost. One with Manchester United, and one with Rangers.
And he didn't play both.
And he didn't play both. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So is that a sign? Is that a sign?
I don't means. I still think that means Anthony is going to be fucking hell expensive. So this is what I'm going to say. This I think so. This is what gonna. I think so. I wanted to do if if this is what I think Ten Hag should do. If Anthony is 70 to 80 million, we have to pay 70 to 80 million. I'm bloody hell. We ain't going to spend that much money on a winger. Let's do one thing: keep Sancho Rashford on the right, or put Sancho and Rashford either of them on the left, and put Diallo and Pelistri as backups or Elanga as backup.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm in that because like I'm like the thing is like look at how good Alanga's been, and like in my opinion, I'm not sure about this, but in my opinion, like Ahmad, he looked better than Elanga from what I saw when he played. Like he looked like he had more potential and like he had a higher ceiling than
He
Elanga.
still
So
has more potential. He still has more potential than Elanga.
yeah, because and like if Elang and like Elang is still a fantastic player, but I think Elang, but like Ahmad is like we got something special there, and if Elanga can perform too well for the team, then Ahmad can as well. But it's all about
If Ahmad and Elanga they perform both well, then I don't see any reason for Rashford and Sancho to get robbed. Then
yeah, yeah, and yeah, so and also by the way, like okay, it's like last thing. Let's talk about this last thing, and then let's get to the lineups. So and then so Kylian Mbappe will actually stay at Real Madrid, not Real Madrid,
he's
PSG.
staying
Because
at PSG.
yeah, it's a bit early. Just a comment here. I think issue with Pogba should be dealt first.
Well,
There's no issue.
anyways, he's leaving, so I don't give a shit about Paul
Yeah, that's the
Pogba.
thing. There is no issue. He's leaving.
He's
Done.
leaving, done. His wages 350k gone, 350k gone.
That's 100K more than Mo Salah.
And what does Pogba do in one season? Means this is what he did. Only means first season, first month he was like the best player in the Premier League, and afterwards was like
Disappeared. Man, yeah, disappointing. So yeah, okay, let's go to the lineups that we will
okay,
pick.
okay, you continue. I'll be back.
Okay. Right, here we go. 433, second variation. 433B. So yeah, okay. So I guess I guess this works. So in goal, of course, David De Gea, one of our players of the season this season. He even said himself that personally he's happy with his performance when up with Manchester United, which is a valid comment. Like yeah, it's true. He should be happy with his performance, and when our team should be happy with their performances, apart from Ronaldo and Varane, maybe Sancho. So yeah, two centre backs. I would go for yeah Varane and Lindelof, I suppose. Yeah, Varane and Lindelof. It's not no Maguire. It's no, no. So at right back, I suppose is gonna have to
Has to
be
be. Has to. I think so. We should give. Is it away or at home?
Gallagher away.
Or then yeah, start the low. Anyways.
Yeah. Left back, I think Luke Shaw's fits because he was in training a few days ago, so I would go for Luke Shaw.
Yeah, because I don't think so. Because I don't rate means. What do you say? I don't rate right now Telles that much because what he did against Arsenal afterwards, like I'm like bloody hell, seriously.
Also, oh, by the way, the Manchester Evening News have said Alvaro Fernandez could be set to make his debut for Manchester United tomorrow.
Then I would say then start Garnacho as well.
Garnacho, yeah, maybe. Oh, actually, but Ragnick said a few days ago he's actually been ill for the past few days, and he's only recently joined training.
Oh, then he could be possibly in as a sub then.
Yeah, it's up maybe. Yeah. And so central centre midfielder like CDM basically Matic.
Yeah, last game for United. I think so. We should also start. We should also start then.
Yeah, then yeah,
Mata.
Wait, Matic, Bruno Mata. Yes, yeah,
Matic, Bruno Mata. Yeah, because what else to lose then, man? What else to lose?
yeah. Stills and yeah. Also, of course, who else remembers that Matic stunner against Palace a few years ago at one last game?
Me, I remember. Well, what a! I think so. That was the game. That was the goal that win us the game.
Yeah, and I think that was goal of the season as well. Yeah.
Goal of the season. You know, what I mean, and that was like fucking awesome. That goal.
So yeah, wingers. I guess off the left. I think Sancho's back. I'm pretty sure. So Sancho off the left.
Sancho of
Uh,
the left and Rashford on the right because that's what Ragnick is doing.
mm, Langa or Rashford. Yeah, I guess Rashford. I guess yeah. Yeah, and he has to perform. Like if there's a game to perform, it'll be tomorrow because I don't know what's going on with Marcus Rashford, but something's up with him. I hope Ten Hag can fix it. And
I think so. It's with. I think so. It's the problem with Ralph Ragnick because he doesn't like Ragnick by the looks of it. And and there's another news of I can confirm this that 1 sec. Talks between Manchester United advance. I think the Julian Timber is almost done deal for us.
yeah, it's almost a done deal. Like the personal terms have been agreed. United and Ajax just have to sort out a price.
Yeah, and I think so. He wants to play under Ten Hag because
Yeah, it
I
does.
think so. Yeah, I think the same for Anthony. But let's see. And
Yeah,
oh my god, I think so. We are shit in both departments, Steve.
and like what do you mean?
The Legends match we lost 3-1 against Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
We are shit in both departments.
Well, we took the lead as well. I saw Berbatov scored a penalty,
No,
but then
we didn't took the lead. Berbatov equalized.
my bad. Okay.
And and another thing, apart from before moving on to the okay, let's put Ronaldo up top. Let's put Cavani up top,
Mane.
or
And
Elanga also. Also, Elanga can also play as a striker, but we never know.
yeah, but like I think it has to be Cavani though, because he's easily a best striker without Ronaldo. So yeah, this is the team that we will pick for a trip to Selhurst Park against Palace. De Gea, Varane, Lindelof, Shaw, Dalot, Matic, Bruno Mata, Sancho, Cavani, and Rashford. And three of these players, Matic, Mata, Cavani, it will be the last game for Manchester United. So yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah, and hopefully wins. I remember people saying Bruno means, and this is regarding Bruno Fernandez. I have no hate against Bruno. This is no hate against Bruno Fernandez, but I'm saying this one thing to to some Man United idiots, and I don't know what they're smoking, but one of the fans said that Bruno Fernandes is better than Steven Gerrard.
Are you sure about that?
Well, some fans even said that he is better than Paul Scholes. Well, I have no words about that also.
Indian team, get out! Get out!
Well, get out to those fans who said that, who said these things means. I sorry to say, T, but I won't agree that Bruno Fernandes is better than Steven Gerrard.
He's nowhere near him.
He's nowhere near. I would say he's nowhere near Fabinho. I would say right now.
I mean, you can't compare them because Fabinho is a stadium.
Okay, he's nowhere near Thiago because they're both the similar type of players. Thiago Alcantara.
But like that's a little bit different because Thiago's a CM, but Bruno's a
But
Cam.
both are playmakers, so you can't complain.
I mean, yeah. Then, but yeah, so yeah, it's not been a good season for Bruno. Like I think, like the only the players who've had a good season are Varane, Sancho, De Gea, and Ronaldo. That's it.
And I don't know how but people they have balls to say that they have some balls to say that KDB is overrated and Bruno Fernandes is better than KDB. Well, shut your mouth because KDB has one of his best seasons. He has another fantastic season in the Premier League, and he's just been announced, I guess, the player of the season again.
Yeah, but that's a robbery in my opinion. Like how has Salah not won it though?
I think so. Son should have also won it. 21 goals. Son. I think Son
Like
should
this is
also
also
won it.
very like this is very confusing. Last season, Kane got most goals and assists in the Premier League, like most goals and most assists separately. And Diaz got a player of the season. This season, Salah got most goals, most assists, but De Bruyne got player of the season. Man City, oil money.
Well, I think so. They are being bribing the English Association, in my opinion.
Also, Trent has the same number of goals and assists as Foden, and he's a right back. But Foden got young player of the season. Oil money.
Well, I would say that Saka got more goals than Foden this season. Saka, bloody Saka. Well, not bloody Saka because Saka is a world class talent. I would say,
Very good.
yeah,
Very
world
good.
class
Very
talent.
outstanding. Yeah,
I
like
think the
it's
same
like
for
Saka,
Ben White.
Ben White. I mean, yeah.
Ben White is a good player. Come on, means better than Harry
Is he?
Maguire though.
Yeah, he's better than Maguire, but like that's not a big accomplishment, is it?
Well, and Arsenal have became Leicester City this season. You
How
know what
so?
I'm saying?
Ah,
I mean, they bottled. I guess they have bottled Champions League, but still they still got chance to recover.
man, it was just destined to happen though, because like Arsenal fans, like it's always happens with Arsenal fans. Whenever they start getting on a good form, they'll be like, we're gonna get top four.
Means us United fans, we are still like sometimes Europa League, sometimes Champions League, sometimes Europa League, then again Champions League. We are like very inconsistent. But Arsenal, they're like bloody consistent to not get Champions League football.
They haven't gotten it once. No, they haven't gotten it once since Emery left. I think.
No, since Wenger left. Excuse me.
Wenger.
And these are the new Arsenal kids. I think so. They look pretty good though.
At least I have
In my
good kids.
opinion. Yeah, and have you seen our kids as well?
The white one is fantastic,
Yeah, the white one. I'm not sure about the red one though. The new home one.
and the green one as well. That's the bit.
That's meh. That's meh. I would say.
Yeah.
And another thing means what a season Brentford had. And congratulations to Brentford. I didn't knew that they would be. Means what a season they had. Thomas Frank, what a manager
Yeah.
he has been for Brentford. And David Raya, I think so. No one ever talked about Raya. He has been one of the most underrated goalkeepers, underrated players in the Premier League. David Raya, in my opinion. And same with Sergio Canos, then Portas Janssen, and Ivan Tony as well has been really good in the Premier League. I think so. He didn't score some goals, but when he scored, he was like means He shut his haters up, and I think so. Christian Eriksen has been really good for Brentford as well.
Yeah, I would actually, I would get him as a match replacement.
And I think so, and yeah, if I don't know, I think so. You know this that he has signed for Brentford. He signed a permanent deal for Brentford, Christian
Yeah,
Eriksen, and he's staying in the Premier League. So that I think so. The Premier League suits him because Serie A, he went to Inter and Conte literally destroyed him.
yeah, because it's a much more slower league, so it doesn't really suit him.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
also, and also, I think Ericsson could also, maybe it could be a Manchester United player as well, because he actually, before he went to Brentford, he actually trained with Ajax.
Who?
Ericsson, he trained with Ajax before he went to Brentford. Before he went to Brentford.
Christian Eriksen. But the problem is that I was actually a big fan of Eriksen, but to do where then tell me where will Bruno play then?
No, no, like I mean, like as a match replacement, as a backup cam.
But no, I mean, no, I still won't take him because backup for Cam, I think so. At Cam, we had good Cams like we can play Ahmad as Cam because he has played as a false nine.
Oh,
Ahmad as
Donny.
oh yeah, I forgot about Donny, but I will use Donny more as a box to box. I would say.
But I think, but like in Ten Hag system, Donny played more as a cam in Ten Hag system.
I think so. Bruno and Donny will both play as a Cam, but I think so. It will be Donny, the one.
No,
I think so. It will be Donny, the one who to drop down to defend, and Bruno to stay up while attacking, stay while defending.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
So,
I think so. I don't know. I don't know how to say this, but because De Jong, if we get Frankie De Jong, then I think so it's over. Then we could be one of the contender for top four because he's the type of player we needed. So because we know some Dutch players who play for Manchester United, right? I don't think so. We got a good. I mean, apart from Donny, because Donny is a good midfielder, but we didn't got a chance to use him properly till now. But I think so De Jong because we didn't. I think so in history we didn't have a good midfielder like Frankie De Jong. Like he's physically strong, he's fast, his ball control is really good, his passing is really good, and
yeah,
in defensive, I think so. His first stamina is really good as well. I think so. We didn't. I think so because we all had forwards like Van Nistelrooy or Yap Stump or Van der Sar or many other good Dutch players as well. But I don't think so. We had a good midfielder. Means we all had good strikers, good strikers. Means apart from Donny, I'm saying. Means Donny, we didn't get a chance to use him properly. So yeah,
yeah. I think you're right. Actually, yeah, I can't think of, yeah, I can't think of a
I
midfielder.
can't remember that. I can't remember. We must had actually some underrated Dutch players, but I can't even remember. To be very honest.
Yeah, I can't remember either. Yeah. So, yeah. It's gonna be exciting if we get De Jong, and also I think if we can make the right sales as well, I think we can have. I think we can get 5 or 6 players this summer if we make some good sales.
Because Ten Hag system, because he doesn't want laziness. He wants his players to be fully fit. He wants fluid football, fast tempo, and
And
whenever
he
we
doesn't
lose,
want and he doesn't want players like Bruno who constantly give the ball away. He wants to keep the ball as much as possible.
yeah, and this is the problem with Bruno. We have seen under Oli. Means people, I don't think so. People realize this, but But Bruno, and this is according to the stats that Bruno is the only player in the Premier League who gives away the ball. He's the only player in the Premier League who gives away the ball so much to the opposition players or to the
Yeah,
opposition players.
yeah, because like normally what happens is that like he gets the ball, even if he's on the halfway line, he'll try a Hollywood pass, which will fail.
And I don't think so in Ten Hag system because Ten Hag he hates players like give the ball away I think so. This will be the case under I think so. Scott he loves and I've heard an interview of Ten Hag. He loves Scott McTominay. I don't know what the hell is going on around there again because sorry to say it, I'm bringing again this conversation again, but how the hell these world class managers like so average player like Scott McTominay.
There has to be something there though. Like there has to be something there, but we just can't see it. But there has to
We
be
just
something there.
we can't see how managers like Jose Mourinho, okay, Oli, he did a good job, but Oli, Ralph Ragnick, and Eric Ten Hag love Scott McTominay.
But there has to be something there, though. There has to be something there.
And Fred also is eager to work under Ten Hag. And people are saying that Fred will flourish under Ten Hag, but I don't think so. He'll be a starter though under Ten Hag.
They're not a starter, but I think he could be a decent bench player.
Sub, a rotational player, I would say.
Yeah, rotation player.
And
yeah.
I would love to see James Garner back at Manchester United. Want to have some game time ahead of Fred. I want to see him back up for Donny or De Jong because he had a fantastic season at Nottingham Forest, in my opinion, and just won the championship. I don't not the championship, but yeah, he won. I think so. He won the playoff rounds, right, with Nottingham Forest.
Yeah. No, not yet. The final is on Sunday. Next Sunday.
Oh yeah, the Files. Oh yeah. But he had a fantastic season again in Nottingham Forest, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Palestri. I think so. He should be going out on loan as well. Palestri, Facundo Palestri. I think so. He should go out on loan again because
Yeah.
I heard that he was at loan at La Liga. I think so. He should go to Premier League club, in my opinion,
Yeah. Or if he can go to the Premier League and Championship at least.
or Championship. Yeah, Championship would be better.
Yeah, because they'll get more game time in the Championship probably. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, one
So-
second. AD actually wants to join in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Send them. Yeah, send them.
One sec. Did you send him the link?
No, I didn't. Okay, I just saw his matches. So yeah. Score predictions once again.
I would say, man, it's so tough, man, because it's Palace and Patrick Vieira. What a manager he has been for Palace, first of all. But that's the problem, man. Means whenever I go for a win, we don't tend to play good. That's the problem for Manchester United. This is the problem, man. Oh, fucking hell, man. I would say a draw, man. More or less a draw. A draw, a 1-1 draw.
Right, circle for 3-1 to United.
Yeah, still being positive. That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, so I think that's enough there then. So yeah, watch along tomorrow, of course, for Levels TV. Will you watch again?
I guess. What time is it? I don't know.
8:30.
I will try. I'm not sure. I will try.
Okay. So yeah, watch along, of course, tomorrow on Levels TV. So anyways, guys, so today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload the next video. Make sure to join Football Alliance. Links in the description below. So yeah, see you guys later.